New Haven Restaurant Week kicked off this Sunday. There are still 4 more days to enjoy New Haven fine dining for only a fraction of the cost.
That's right, and just one of the great places you can try is Mia's Sushi. Again, this place is located on House Street. Really awesome stuff. Chef and owner Bun Lai is here to tell us all about how to break down, make wonderful sushi. Isn't that right?
Absolutely.
And you have with you Andy Doe, who you are a culinary student. Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah.
Andy's a man of very few words, okay? Just that you know.
Okay.
Love men like that.
Okay.
What are we making today?
Well, all the dishes that you actually see over here is inspired by New Haven Restaurant Week. And because New Haven is a very international town with tons of artists and a really educated population.
A lot of
Really
culture.
great palate.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Our food reflects that. And all of these were developed for Restaurant Week.
Wow.
Specifically for Restaurant Week?
Absolutely.
Oh, how cool is that?
Absolutely.
Walk us through some of the stuff we're looking at. This stuff looks fantastic
this?
because you use a rice that's... Explain the rice first, because you use a multi-grain rice?
Yeah, actually we use a multi-grain rice that is got barley, quinoa, oats. The history of sushi is that it was originally made so that it could preserve fish with vinegar along the Mekong River in Asia. But since we have refrigeration now, it makes no sense to actually have vinegar in the rice, is our opinion.
Wow. So you don't use it in yours?
We don't use it at all, and also to make it healthier and heartier, we put all sorts of different grains depending on the recipe.
Take us through some of these. What's this right here?
That's
I don't know if we can get
that
this
is line-caught black marlin. We don't use anything that's overfished, so that's line-caught and not trolled at all. That's catfish.
This one right next to it is catfish. Look
the
how
reason
unusual
why
this
we're
looks.
using catfish is grown in small ponds, so there's no cross-contamination between species.
What's it look like in the middle?
It's actually grits in the center.
Oh, grits in the center.
Okra. So that's one of our most soulful rolls. It's our
interesting
southern
is
roll.
that?
Yeah.
Get us started. We want to see how this is done.
Yes, we want to see how this is done.
You're making an international roll?
I love that. That's the right attitude right there. I'm flattered. Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Great. So I'm going to show you exactly how this is done. This is a roll called the Tiger roll. And I asked myself, if sushi were to start somewhere else, what would it be like? And I picked Africa because that's one of the most important continents in the world because human beings all started there. And there are all sorts of interesting stories about the Queen of Sheba, meaning King Solomon in the Quran and Judeo-Christian religion and African folklore. So I took those ideas and brought it together. And since Queen of Sheba actually lived around Ethiopia, we picked out Ethiopian ingredients. And Ethiopia, unlike West Africa where there is rice, they use something called teff. So we made a crepe made out of teff, and it's unrisen, so it's not a bread at all.
So give it the ingredients in here. What's in here?
It's teff, and then there's a bunch of herbs and chili pepper.
All right, let me get started because I'm trying to make sushi tonight for dinner.
Great.
Okay.
So for the Tiger roll, we're going to take a little bit of avocado, apricots.
Is that a dried apricot?
Dried apricots are chopped finely. And then in here, there's a dozen different spices that the Queen of Sheba might have given King Solomon. Flying fish caviar, which you can actually catch in the ocean, the Red Sea.
Or just buy it at the store.
This is really...
Okra, okra because it's actually African as well. Tilapia is also African. It's the oldest farm-raised fish, and in fact, I'm
amazed by the way you're putting this together.
Yeah,
Seriously,
this is quite the combination.
This is very original. This is a lot of you thinking about what it is you want to do and making it all happen.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is goat cheese.
Trying to get a free meal, Sonia.
It's not working, Funky, in case you hadn't noticed.
This is actually goat cheese, and the reason why we have goat cheese in it is because those people were goat herders.
Oh.
And takwan, which is radish to add it crunch.
It's takwan?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we just...
Do you see what you get here? You get sushi and ancient history at the same time.
It. So let me ask you something. Do we need one of these actually to roll? Because I do get seaweed from the store because it's really high in iodine. Great for the thyroid. I do know that, Sonia.
Oh, that's good to know.
There we go. Yeah,
with seaweed, actually, you do need this.
Okay, you do.
But do you even need it? Because I feel like at this point you're such a pro, you probably don't even need it anymore. You do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look at there.
Yeah, because you actually need it to deform it.
Oh, okay.
To make it look good. You dip your knife in the water, you cut it, and then to make sure that it's really good.
Why do you dip it in water?
So it can glide through the sushi.
Okay.
So
how you doing over there, Andy?
Okay.
Is Andy learning as we're doing this? Because
well,
he's
Andy's
a student,
actually
right?
he's actually an intern.
He's an intern.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I thought I'd bring him along.
What is this here that you have? I'm curious.
We've got wild grape leaves that we picked ourselves in the summertime and put in brine. It's inspired by a Japanese novel that we read.
Oh, I need
and
to
the
try
author
this
actually
one. What's
did
in
that.
here?
Well, let me
Is it-
cut it really
Okay.
thin for you.
Oh, we don't.
Is that salmon in there?
It is.
It
It's
is.
wild salmon.
Wild salmon.
We won't use anything other than that.
Bottom line, this is ginger that you made. This is really
It
important
is.
because you know how
Yeah.
when you go to the store, everybody, and you get regular ginger, it's just really like a peach color. Almost like, you know, and it's just regular, and that's fine, but you actually make your own. What do you do? I'm just curious.
The reason why we do that is because the peach color is from the same red that comes from M&M's. I'm actually kidding around. I don't know if it's for M&M's or not.
I can never tell when this guy's serious.
But it is artificial flavoring, you know, and
This
color.
one is excellent.
So
That's-
it also usually has saccharin in it. This is actually honey.
Can you be my dietitian? I mean,
I
seriously.
would love to be that.
Listen,
yeah.
and another thing is
Yeah.
you make this by scratch as well. So a lot of the stuff
Yep.
you make is all made in-house.
Yeah, the soy sauce is
I'm gonna
our
try
own
the one
really,
you
really
just
light
made.
citrus blend. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Half our menu is vegetarian, so this is like sweet potato, mango chutney, and pine nuts. That's broccoli, roasted garlic, and black bean.
And Restaurant Week is still going on. I mean, this is
Absolutely.
awesome. You are
Yeah.
still open for
Yeah.
reservations, or you packed just yet?
We're pretty packed, actually, but there's 25 restaurants that are involved in it, and it's highly, highly popular. So if you're going to do it, I'd make reservations
And
ASAP.
lunch is $16.38. Dinner is $29. So what
Yeah.
do you get for all of that?
You get 3 courses, but all the restaurants I know are just going crazy with generosity in order to
great.
really make people happy.
Do you want to have a party
Yeah.
now? Because we had a party last time.
Let's have a party after we give folks the information. There's the information on New Haven Restaurant Week. It runs through April 24th. As he mentioned, 25 restaurants taking part. Mia's Sushi is one of them. So check it
Come
out.
on in
You've
here.
got some time.
And Bruno, everybody come on in here and have
Let's
some
have
sushi
a
with
sushi
us.
party.
Woohoo!
Bun Lai and Andy Doe.
Yes, thank you all so
Next
very
time,
much.
don't talk so much, all right?
Yeah.
Thanks, guys,
Come
for
on
being
in here,
here. We
Bruno.
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you
it.
so
Get in here,
much.
Dana.
And when we come
Lisa.
back, we're going to tell you why you need to brush up on your vocabulary right after this. Stay with us. Try.